Hello everybody, my name is Tallara and I'd like to welcome you back to our Let's Play series of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. We're gonna start Chapter 6 today and hop on board the XS Express as we look for our next Crystal Star. But before we do, I need to do something that I've never done before. That's right, one of you guys let me know that apparently at this point in the game you can recruit a new companion. I will be completely honest, I had no idea you could do this. As I've mentioned before, I played this game religiously as a kid, but that was the key point. I was a kid, so I obviously have never seen and experienced everything in this game, because, you know, I was 10 years old trying to figure out what the heck was going on. But apparently, if you come here to the Trouble Center, where we have a ton of quests, there should be a quest from someone with 3 question marks. It must be this one, Elusive Badge. Let's see. I'm after an elusive badge. Must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zesty's house in Roadport Square. This poster is anonymous. This may be dangerous. Want to take on this trouble? I sure do. Do it and do it right. I'll do my best, that's for sure. Okay, so the top of Zesty's house is over this way. To get there, we'll have to go up through the inn, across the balcony to the badge shop, and hop onto the house next door. So, let's get our feet moving. What do you say, Bobbery? Looks like the inn is quiet today. Toadsworth is still here in his leaking hotel room. Across here and up here. This is where... yeah! Miss Mowz! Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I've failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair, of that much I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? How could I say no to you, Miss Mowz? She is so cute and I love her. So I guess we're going now to Hooktail's castle. Apparently to find it we need to use the power of the wind. I think Madame Flurry should be able to help us out with that. So let's do a little backtracking back to Hooktail's castle and see what we can find there. Okay, I made it back to Hooktail's castle. Can I say, it was quite the trek to make it back here. Holy moly. But it has also been a hot minute since we last climbed up this spiral staircase. I forgot how cool it is. Circling around the staircase here. A couple more stairs to go. If we can get around this Goomba. Excuse me, Mr. Goomba, you're ruining my day. I got a fire flower. I think I'm gonna use it here. Gets rid of almost all of them. Oops. I missed the timing of that immensely, but luckily that guy only had 1 HP, so it's fine. Alright, now we'll finish it off with a good old jump. Except that did nothing, so let's try this. Oh my god. His defense was boosted so high that I can't even do any damage to him. Okay, I'll rectify that. What we're gonna do is do a power jump, and that should be strong enough to do some damage. Yep. Alright. Only 1 star point for all that effort. Isn't that just rude? Yes, I know the enemies are weaker, but it still took my time and energy and resources. Anyway. This is Hooktail's room. That's right, this is the site of the very first boss battle we ever partook in. Undertook? Partaped? I don't know. That we ever fought. And now let's see if the hint was right and if there is something hiding here after all. Not sure whereabouts I'm supposed to be blowing? This is a really big room. Oh, here we go. Wow, Miss Mowz was right. There was something here. We got the elusive badge. The badge Miss Mowz is looking for. Take it to her. What does it even do? It looks like it's just one of those, like, sound-altering badges. Either way, it was quite elusive. We had to climb to the tallest part of the tower here and then find the secret badge, so Hopefully Miss Mowz is grateful. Regardless, we've got quite a ways to backtrack now to give it to her, so I'll meet you guys back in Rogueport. Alright, Mario's certainly getting his steps in today. We made it all the way back to Rogueport and have climbed back up on the rooftop of Zesty's house to tell Miss Mowz the good news. That face, does it mean you found the badge? I sure did, ma'am. Well, this is certainly the badge that I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you would find it, my handsome cheese hunk. Wait, what? Cheese hunk? That's new. You may have even more badge finding skill than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now, about that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. We got the elusive badge, which is actually titled the Attack FX B badge. It changes the sound effects of Mario's attacks to sound mousy. Now, let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. Sealing that contract with a kiss. I love it. Miss Mowz has officially joined our party. This is very, very cool. I had no idea you could recruit Miss Mowz as a companion, so this is super fun. Let's hear all about her abilities. Press X and Miss Mowz will sniff the surrounding air. If there are any items or objects hidden nearby, she'll point you towards their general direction. Press X to have her check for anything in the air. Look at that little nose. Yes, there should be something nearby. A good nose you have, because there's a treasure chest. If there's an item or something of interest nearby, her nose will twitch. Now use X again to have her check the air. There's something right near us, sweetie. Her reaction will change depending on the distance to the item. That concludes this primer. Do you feel like you've mastered Miss Mowz's ability? Yeah, I think so. She's really gonna come in handy on our treasure hunting missions. That nose of yours is not gonna lead us astray. In battle, she can attack enemies with Love Slap. She can also help out by using Kiss Thief to steal an enemy's item. Amazing! Welcome to the team, Miss Mowz! And we solved the trouble! That's very cool. Thanks again to the viewer for letting me know that we could go get Miss Mowz. Not only do I appreciate the tip, I love hearing from you guys, so thank you all for reacting to the videos, liking them, commenting on them. I love hearing what you think of the series so far, so if you like this video, for instance, please let me know down in the comment section below. Regardless, we now have our new companion, which means it is time for a new chapter. That's right, lots of new coming your way today. Chapter 6 requires us to board this super fancy train that we now have a ticket to, thanks to Don Pianta. This is the XS Express, bound for luxurious Poshley Heights. Passengers must present a ticket to board. Luckily for you, I've got one. Everything looks in order. Will you be coming aboard? I sure will. Watch your step, please. On we go! Come on, Miss Mowz! It's time for our new adventure! All aboard! This is a fancy train. I can see why tickets are so exclusive and expensive. I think we're gonna be riding in luxury here. Riding right into Chapter 6, 3 Days of Excess. Now, I'll admit, much like Miss Mowz, I actually don't know much about the final 3 chapters of this game. I don't know if it's because when I was a kid I was unable to beat the game, or I just never beat the game. I can remember starting the game over multiple times to play Chapter 3 specifically, the Glitzville chapter. I think I mentioned before that is my favorite chapter in the whole game. And I think I used to just keep starting the game over and over again to go and play Glitzville again. So while I do vaguely remember what happens in Chapters 6, 7, and 8, this is going to be much more of a blind playthrough, if you will, than the first 5 chapters were, because my memory's definitely a little hazy. So let's figure out what's going on in 3 Days of Excess here together in Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. What a beautiful cabin we have! Mario's cabin. The XS Express. Now this is what I call traveling in style. I figured you might like it, Miss Mowz. I feel like this very much suits your tastes. The 3 days to Poshley Heights will be over before we know it, dearie. Oh, wow, it's a 3-day train ride. I didn't realize that. Okay. There's something on the floor. Trash, perhaps? When did that get there? Don't go to Poshley Heights. Get off the train now or a sticky, yummy doom awaits it. Okay, wait, hang on. First of all, A, are we getting blackmailed right now? Second of all, sticky, yummy doom? Those are not 3 adjectives I would put together. What a strange threat. Do you think that Beldam woman might be behind it? I mean, maybe. She was eavesdropping when we were visiting Don Pianta and figured out where the location of the next crystal star is. Well, at any rate, the fact that the note is here means the culprit is on the train. We must find this ne'er-do-well before they can hatch a plan. Oh, yeah. Sounds good to me. Guess this won't be a nice, relaxing, calm ride after all. We've got at least one person on here who wishes us harm. Classic. What a beautiful cabin, though. Look at the view. Oh, Miss Mowz's nose is sniffing. Oh, is there treasure in here? Whoa, Miss Mowz, your nose is unbelievable. I don't know if I ever would have found that if I didn't notice her little nose is sniffing. That is awesome. All right, let's check out the rest of the train. Whoa, that was a cool transition. So we're in cabin number 5, it appears. We'll save our game right here on this block. Let's check out the rest of the cabins, I guess. Cabin 4. Nothing. Oh, wait, her nose is moving. Nothing here. Miss Mowz, you can't just have a moving nose and have nothing here. Maybe it's in the cabin next door. Oh, we're just gonna have to look everywhere now, aren't we? There's no way I'm gonna be able to just ignore her little nose a sniffing. Whoa, hello, that's a really big toad. Hey, hello there. You know, I used to dream of one day getting to ride on this train, and now I finally got a ticket. Dreams do come true. Well, I'm happy for you, man. There are several gourmet food magazines in his side table. One of them is an issue devoted to the food of the XS Express. There's a large photo of Chef Shimi on the cover. His smile is just blinding. I don't know who Chef Shimi is, but I guess that toad's a fan. Alright, well, I don't see any other treasure in these ones. Let's go to the left side. Ah. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the dining car. Where are you eating stuff? Some people take this train just so they can eat our yummily fabulous food. And this trip, we have a super famous actor on board, Zip Toad. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm totally swooning. I so hope he comes here to eat soon. I want an autograph. What a cute little toadette. But alright, we have heard good things about the food. There's napkins and plates neatly arrayed, ready for the next mealtime, I suppose. And here's the kitchen. You must be the chef? Hello, I am Chef Shimi, the culinary expert. Ah, he's famous. We just saw him on a magazine cover. Glad to make your acquaintance. So sorry. Cheep cheep is my first language, you know. Today's lunch is so amazing, it will make your tongue cry out in shame. Please do taste it so that my passion does not wither alone in a pot of loneliness. Wow. When you put it like that, I'll make sure I'm back for lunch. We've got a store here. Man, this train really has all the amenities. What do they sell? Tasty tonics, booze sheets, mystery. I'm gonna pick up one of these Thunder Rages. Always good to have an item that does some AoE damage. Well, let's keep moving, I guess. So much to see. This is a big train. We've got more, personal cars in here. Ooh, who is this little penguin? I'm on my way back home. I've stayed so long, I've forgotten what it looks like. You might recognize that penguin. There are several detective novels here. That penguin's actually a character that we encountered in the first Paper Mario game. It doesn't seem like he recognizes us, though, so that's a shame. Although, to be fair, it doesn't look like Mario recognizes him, either. Who is this adorable mouse? I have never seen such a creature before. You know, we've seen toads, we've seen cheep cheeps, we've seen bob-ombs, etc, etc. I have never seen a full-sized mouse in a Mario game before. This guy is adorable. Is he a mouse? Is he a gerbil? Is he a hamster? I don't know. Me? I have a very important deal to attend once we arrive in Poshley Heights. I'm traveling on business, so everything goes on the expense account. Yes! Lucky you, sir. Lucky you. Wow, he is the cutest little guy I've ever seen. What do we have in here? Oh, the fancy Bob-omb family. We actually saw these guys in Clitsville. Yeah, I'm Bub, and we're gonna get a birthday present for me, and it'll be cool. Aren't you jealous? Okay. We're en route to Poshley Heights to buy a birthday present for little Bub here. Ah, my. Oh, you're the champion of the Glitz Pit, are you not? Yes, the great Gonzalez! Wow, they recognize me. Bound for Poshley Heights? Well, it certainly is a fitting place for a celebrity like you. You wouldn't believe it, but I couldn't even get my own ticket. Ooh! There was a star piece in their drawer. See, rummaging through people's belongings really does pay off. Hello? Hello to you, and welcome to the XS Express. I'm the conductor of this train, and I trust you must be Mr. Mario from Cabin 5? Make yourself at home, sir. Just to let you know, beyond here is the baggage car. I'm sorry, but I can't let passengers in. What's that? Some sort of a sticky, yummy threat? I see. Good gracious me, thank you for letting me know. Please be careful out there and return to your cabin. Sticky, yummy threat. Again, words I would not normally associate with the word threat. Sticky and yummy. But alright, at least we've informed, I assume he was the train conductor. At least we've assumed, or let the authorities know about what happened. Speaking of what happened here? Yes, I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is the question before us. Yes, what to call it? Yes, the case of the pot of supper stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously! Indeed, that will do nicely. My dear train passengers, this is a full-fledged mystery, one that impacts you all. What? A mystery? A mystery, you just said? And, exactly what kind of dish is that? I am known as Pennington. You likely would not guess it, but I am a detective. At the risk of immodesty, you might say I have a certain nose for these things. And this little conundrum, my dear fellow passengers, poses no challenge to me. Ooh. The central clue of this case, and also the most vital one as it happens, is that our perpetrator took the whole pot, stew and all. And so, my esteemed friends, I can only conclude that the one responsible is you gluttonous woman! Oh wow, Pennington! Dude, take it down a notch. What? Me? Are you totally cuckoo? I have like no idea what you're talking about. Pardon me, sorry. Please accept my apologies, my dear woman. I felt I needed to practice my accusation skills, you understand. Yes, sorry. Are we in a sitcom right now? Because that's what it feels like. We have just bumbled our way into a detective mystery novel where the detective is, not the brightest. Ahem, very good. Now, let us get serious, shall we? This, I believe, will be a case worthy of my intellect. Yes. Let me get this straight. So what we know so far is that we don't know who the culprit is, and, I guess that's about it, right? Oh, this scene is for total squares. Forget you guys, I'm going back to my cabin. You there, in a bit of a hurry to get back to your cabin, eh? You, sir, are highly suspicious. I've just broken this case. The true culprit, I believe, is Zip-Toad the actor. Zip-Toad? The Zip-Toad? No way, Mr. Detective Person. You're just making stuff up. You Tweety geezer. Tweety geezer? Geezer? I can't say I deserve such a verbal thrashing, but well then, who did do it, This puzzle deepens with every confounding step. You know, maybe we could just follow the trail of stew? A clue! There are traces of something on the flooring. Oh, hang on. This looks like spilled stew on the floor. How marvelous. We could just follow the drops to the thief. It might even be the same person that wrote the sticky yummy threat. What makes me say that? It takes a thief to find a thief, sweetie. Fair enough, Miss Mowz. Check this, Pennington. I may not have a magnifying glass, but I'm already doing your job better than you. Let's follow this trail, shall we? Wow. Whoever stole the stew was really Really in a hurry to get it back to their room. Ah, the culprit. The guy who brought his own cutlery to the train. Whoa, what do you want? Ugh. Sorry about that. Now, what were you just saying? A pot from the kitchen. Oh, I get it. Food gets stolen and you blame me right away with no evidence. Not nice. What? Drops of stew on the floor outside? No, I wouldn't know anything about that. No, people spill stuff. And there's nothing in the drawer, so no need to look. You won't find a thing. Well, I looked in there earlier and there was gourmet magazines. What do we have now? Yeah, still the magazines. Still that magazine. Oh, there's something under the magazines. You got a galley pot, an empty stew pot. This thing looks like it was licked clean. Well, at least the thief enjoyed every drop of stew, I guess, besides his drops he spilled on the floor. I'm sorry, I hate it all. It was me. Well, that's one mystery solved, ladies and gentlemen. So, you were so enamored of the stew that you wanted to steal it to devour more. And you stole the entire pot when the chef was chopping shallots? Answer. Yes, that's right. I'm so sorry, but it was a brief moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Justice has been served. Very satisfying. May this terrible crime never recur. And you, my dear sir. Yes, you, with the unkempt facial hair. My keen sleuthing instincts identified you as the correct person to collar the ruffian. Now, about that note in your cabin. Yes, I know of it. As the lone detective on this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in cabin 6, that we may discuss this in private. I don't know how much I trust the Penguin's detective skills, but if he's got a lead on the mystery person behind that threatening note, we're gonna need to talk to him about that. Oh, and please return the pot to the chef if you could. Alright, well, let's return the pot to the chef first, and then we'll meet Pennington in cabin number 6. So we're cabin number 5, so cabin number 6 is this way. Anyway, we'll have to go through the kitchen to even get there. Did you hear? We solved the mystery! You found the stew thief? That's so totally amazing. Totally amazing, right? It's my middle name. Oh, good sir, have you discovered my thoughts? Wait, my pot? I sure did. Here it is, bud. Ah, sir, you are the hero of my world. You have brought back my dear pot. It is empty, of course, but it is mine, and I love it. Thanks to you. From me. Here is just a little taste of my powerful gratitude. Please fake it. Ah, why must I butcher this language so shameful? Please take it, I mean. Ooh, we got a star piece. That's great payment. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, the pot is back where it belongs on the stove, and now let's go to cabin number 6. Here it is. First door in car 4. Aha! I've been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think the one you apprehended is our sticky, yummy malcontent. I've deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues on his cabin. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided then. I shall take you on as my new assistant. To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I am a detective from Poshley Heights. I'm known in some circles as the penguin with the improbably large brain. I'm sure you have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. And as for your name, wait. I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That mustache, that nose. Oh, all too easy. You, sir, are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? Good guess. Pretty close. You kept it in the family. No need to introduce yourself. I know all about the famous Luigi. Now, about this threat. Our man has declared his intent to yummify the train. A sticky, tasty explosion. That family of bob-ombs, they are definitely suspect. Now, Luigi, we will reduce this case to rudimentary facts and deduce the truth. Well, I guess he's not going to give me an opportunity to explain that I'm the red brother, Mario, but we'll just roll with it. Luigi it is, hey? Ooh, the sun has set. Well, we know the Bob-omb family's in cabin number 8, so let's go chat with them. Are you even listening? He's our little bub. Oh, they're in a big old fight, and Bub is just like, I'm over this. Mom and Dad are fighting about what to get me for my birthday. I'm so bored. I wish I'd brought my Game Boy Advance. Like that. I think we should get Little Bub the Advanced Learner's Classic Series of Bub-ombery. 2 words. Cheap and boring. Think more luxurious, dear. Perhaps a car or a house. Ah, yes, the 2 things kids want the most for their birthday. Their own car or their own house. Bob is too small for such things, Gold Bob. Stop thinking of your own social status. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him, honestly. I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. Hey, mister, are you a detective now that you quit being a champion? Well, so, think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? Sure, I'm a pro. Really? Cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. Here's your hint. It has O at the front. Now you've got it, don't you? O? I don't, actually. What? O. I have no idea. You know anything about this little toad? I can hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of becoming a train engineer someday. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. Oh, wait. Okay, that's actually a great tip. He wants to become a train conductor, train engineer. He wants something that starts with O. Autograph? Maybe? Maybe. Okay, so if that's the baggage, then the front end of the train must be on the right, which makes sense because you can see from looking out the window this is the way we're actually going. So if we go all the way over to the right here, which we actually haven't been. I haven't been further right than this cabin. Is this where the conductor or the engineer is? We haven't looked in these rooms either. Hello! Just me being nosy. Oh, hi! Oh, it's this lady! Well, hello there, you fine specimen of a man, you. You're marvelous, dear. You solved a rather tough little mystery, didn't you? Yes, very well done. You're so ruggedly smart. Perhaps you could help me with something as well. I mean, sure, when you gas me up like that, what can I say except I'll help? Oh, how absolutely lovely. Now listen well. I'm looking for a gold ring that I lost somewhere on this very train. Could you please hasten the search along for me, you boldly brilliant man, you? Only because you're hitting me with so many compliments, I'll see what I can do. A gold ring, huh? Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Who's in cabin number 1? Oh, this is where, the famous guy is. What does that little bub kid want as a present? Well, I'm sure he'd be stoked to have an autograph from a famous movie star, right, guy? Sorry, though. That's a no-can-do from me. My fee for autographs is out of your budget. No worries, but the word autograph is making me think I'm definitely on the right track. That door is locked. Looks like the door may not be open while the train is in motion. Okay, that must be the door to the outside. So then is this the head of the train? Ah, yes, the engineer's car. Here it is. Hello. I love your little hat. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little Bub. Well, yes, of course. Here you are, sir. You got an autograph. Gosh, I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. Well, I'm happy I could make your day, and hopefully we'll make this little kid's day. So, we have the autograph now. Let's take it back to the family of Bob-Ombs. I'm not convinced that they're the ones who sent a threatening note. I feel like they've got too much on their plate to have time to slip threats under my room door, but, hey. At the very least, we'll help out a kid for his birthday. What do you think? You solved this incident in record time. I was way impressed. Hey, come to think of it, I could use your skills. Could you help me? Sure. I mean, I'm just taking on requests now, apparently. Really? Wow, okay, so I lost these shell earrings that my ex-boyfriend gave me. And they're like all full of memories and stuff. I really need them back. Could you maybe look for them or something? Please? I'll add it to the list. We're looking for a gold ring and some shell earrings. Hear that, Miss Mowz? Keep that nose active and alert. Alright, kid. I'm back with your birthday present. I hope. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? Could it perhaps be the autograph of the XS Express's engineer? Hey, yeah, bingo, mister. That's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Here's something for you, just like I said. Whoa, that's good payment. Thanks, kid. Thanks for the autograph. I'll take good care of it, I promise. Well, we'll just leave them to argue, but I guess they're not looking very suspicious in the grand scheme of things. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's nighttime now. Interesting. I like how the time of day is changing. That's very cool. Mr. Mario, I'm glad you spoke to me. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short when I was handing them out to passengers. I gave the last passenger my own blanket to make up for it, but it's vexing. I have exact blanket counts. It means someone came on board without a ticket. That stowaway just might be your suspect, Mr. Mario. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, I'll be too chilly to sleep tonight. If you could look for the unticketed passenger and get that blanket, I'd thank you. Call me Blanket PI. Honestly? Great, thanks. Well, I have to keep watch here, but I'll be waiting for the good news. Okay, well, we've now got 3 tasks on our to-do list. Let's go tell the detective I think the bomb-bombs were failed. What's this? There's an unticketed passenger, just as I suspected. The conductor was one blanket short, eh? And we're hunting a lone intruder. That would definitely rule out the family in cabin 8. Rudimentary, my boy. And that is the only hint I will give you today, my sleuth apprentice. You must strike out on your own with that little nugget of investigative wisdom. Of course, I have other hints to share if I so choose. No, truly. For example, the unticketed passenger is without a doubt our yummy sticky suspect. Why do I have a feeling you don't have anything to share with us, and instead you're making us do all the legwork? Okay. Let's see. I really love how the time of day changes. You look out the window back there and it's now nighttime. You heard anything suspicious? Welcome to the dining car. You're just the greatest. Thanks so much for agreeing to find my shell earrings. How could I say no to a cute little toadette like you? Alright, I guess we'll just start investigating the cabin passengers. There was no one in 4, was there? No. Mushroom guy was in 3. Maybe he'll be open to sharing information because he feels guilty about earlier. He's actually looking a little distressed. What's going on, bud? I heard some noises in the cabin next door a little while ago. Weird ones. When I looked in there, it was empty. I was like, okay, that was freaky. Then when I came back, I heard the noises again. It really spooked me. Would you mind checking that cabin for me? I was literally just over there and didn't see anything. Let's take a closer look. Hello? Any ghosts in here? I mean, Miss Mowz's nose is, nose is sniffing, which makes me think there is something here. Maybe there's something hidden that Madame Flurry can blow away? You know what? If it's a ghost, maybe it won't come out while I'm here. Viv? Oh, I thought that was it. Oh, yes, it is! There's a ghost! A ghost toad! Hi! So you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. A blanket? Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize that I'm a ghost. A yummy sticky threat. No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. What? You just want the blanket then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? Of course. There's always a catch, right? Fine. All I need is... your life! Whoa, that's not something I'm willing to trade. No, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago. Oh wow, that is dark, okay. But I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days, and my fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room, so can you please find it and bring it here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. Okay. Well, that's spooky. Don't you even dare read my diary, because if you do, a horrible fate awaits you. Well, that's very scary. Should we go tell him that there's a ghost next door? Maybe he doesn't want to hear that. There's a ghost next door? You're just trying to get my goat now, aren't you, you big liar? There's no such thing as ghosts, right? Right? Come on, tell me I'm right. Come on, please. You're definitely right, sir. There's no such thing as ghosts. Alright, well this is clearly going to be a tangled web of mysteries for us to unfurrow and try to figure out not only who sent the threat, but we've also got many other mysteries to solve and lost items to find. I think I'll call it a day here on night 1 of our 3-day journey on the XS Express. Obviously, lots of adventure awaits ahead of us, so I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys back here soon for more Paper Mario!